Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Andy Jenkinson, the caravan industry expert. Hi, welcome to the channel, and today I'm reviewing another holiday home. Now first of all, before I review the holiday home, which is going to be an ABI Windermere 40 by 12 wide, I just want to tell you where I am. I'm at one of my favourite park groups, Holgate group actually, and I'm at their Far Arnside Park, which is a few miles, just a mile or two down the road from the main park that they started off at, and is their central park. I'm looking over here on Morecambe Bay. It's beautiful. It's a still day. Yesterday was chucking it down with rain, but today it's a perfectly different day altogether. But this is one of typical of many of the plots on this park. Now, as I say, you've got some fantastic views across to the lakes and across the Morecambe Bay here. Now all the time I've been here about an hour now and a bit of lunch, it's as quiet as anything. If it's a park you want where you want to relax and be quiet, this is it. Plus as well, it's a very sunny park, so you get a lot of sun from the morning rising up and over. By evening you've got some full blow of sun coming through here as well as it sets over on in the west. So what else about this park? Well, Far Arnside Park was one of the first parks that actually Holgate took over from their first main park, and I remember going to see this park, oh gosh, I'm probably back in the maybe early 80s. And I remember walking through it because we used to do a lot of walking around here. It's a beautiful area, Silverdale, gorgeous area, Arnside. If you're ever around here, make a detour from the Lake District to this area because you'll love it. But this site was, how can I put it, pretty run down. There were some nice plots on here, but a lot of things with a lot of old tours on there, which was interesting for me, by the way. But on the whole, the park was in need of a lift, and Holgate's bought the park, and did they give it a lift? They certainly did. This park is completely and utterly different from the day they purchased it. And that's something I've noticed with Holgate's. They've just bought another park as well, and they completely transform the park. They don't destroy its character, they just keep it and make it more, well, more appealing. Anyway, let's get that bit out of the way. I'll put Holgate's website up after. The van that I'm actually going to review now, this holiday home, is actually up for sale. I'll put the price up if I can at the end of the video. But they're around about the £75,000 mark on most parks. It depends again where you are and what part of the country you are, and also on the park as well. Some great spots. Very few on here I can see that aren't really very decent plots that all got a good little view in their own way. So let's get on with the review. Right, the ABI Windermere. It's 40 foot by 12 foot, and this really feels a spacious van. Now the thing is, lounge areas these days are very spacious. One time on the old units it could feel a little bit cluttered, but anyway, today they don't. And it comes with freestanding 3-seater sofa, 2-seater sofa. There's also a little coffee table here and TV cabinet here too. Plus there's a wall unit on here with a shelf with 2 little cupboards. Let's have a look at those. They're alright, they're not particularly very deep. And a fireplace with an electric fire in, which is good because on a cold, maybe on a summer's evening where it's a bit chilly, or maybe late summer, that fire will probably just take the chill off the air. There's a mirror placed above. I do like the greys, very fashionable still, and also this sort of, how can I put it, sort of bleached out wood effect too. As I say, you've got patio doors here, French doors that open up, and as I say, we've been out on the balcony here. I mean, what a fantastic view. You know, I was just sitting here before having my lunch and I was thinking, gosh, well, I'd love to be able to do this and afford to do it. Right, okay. So what else do I think about the lounge? Well, the only thing is, like I said before, there's not a lot of storage in this area. You've got some drawers here under the TV cabinet, and you've got that unit, but apart from that there's nothing else. But there is some more storage as you go into the kitchen stroke dining. I think what they've done is the designers have sort of like taken bits away from here, makes it feel more spacious, and then put them over somewhere else. So you get your storage, but it's just in a different place. Also, when it comes to lighting, there's a light pendant here. Of course, there are LED lights. Integral ceiling lights are placed over in the kitchen area and also in over the dining area too. Anyway, decent side window here, opens up as well. So if you're facing the sun like you are here and it gets quite warm, you have got the ventilation. Anyway, let's get on to the kitchen area. Well, here in the kitchen, you've got quite a lot of space. You've got some decent cupboard storage too. You've got a decent sized cupboard in there. And also you've got some overhead wall storage units here too. As I say, I do like the bleached out wood effect, it's quite nice. And of course it makes it feel very light and airy. What we also have is we've got a full oven, 4-burner gas hob of course, and you've also got an extractor fan up here which also lights up too, and you've got 2 plug sockets over there but none on this side, which is a little bit of a shame. I think they could have done with another 2 maybe here. Let's say you've got your storage here, and you've got a deep sink and also another little sink unit here. And I quite like the style, although that does feel a little bit flimsy in all fairness. And when it comes to more storage, you got some here underneath the sink, and this one has got a dishwasher too. So if you have everybody round, don't worry, I'll volunteer to wash up. You have to do is put the plates in. When it comes to dining, you've got a table here for 4, and forgive my camera stuff. I sat in and had my lunch before, and it was quite comfortable. For 4 people, if you had a meal here, maybe this table could have done with another inch or 2 being longer, but otherwise you shouldn't have any problem. And of course you've got a 3 pendant light just above you, so you'll never be in the dark. How about that? Now, do you remember I was telling you about the storage not being much over in the lounge area, and I said they've probably placed it elsewhere, and I think in this case they have. So on this side, what you do get, of course, is lots and lots of worktop service. So again, great for if you're preparing meals, doing the cooking, preparing the meals over here, getting all the food out, etc. And again, you've got some decent cupboard storage, and here you've also got a washing machine. Plus, you've got some very useful drawers too, complete with the no smoking sign. I agree with that one. But you also have a microwave. It's a Beko one. Again, a lot of manufacturers use Beko. It's known for being a slightly cheaper brand, but people seem to like it, and I've not heard any real major problems. Plus, you've got some, as I say, plug sockets on there, but I'm not sure if you've got a USB point. Let me check it out. No, there's no USB point on there, which is rather a shame, because a USB point wouldn't have gone amiss. You've got a decent sized window here that lets the light in, and it also opens up. The only thing I do feel in is it actually does feel a little bit on the dark side. And I think they'd have been better if they could have put a Velux window through at the ceiling. That would have been absolutely ideal. And when it comes to more storage, you've got some here, and you've got your fridge freezer here too. So plenty of places to put the, in fact probably as big as most people have at home, because this is really home from home. So that's kitchen and dining. I like it. Spacious. That's again the grey colours are carried on through. Could do with a few more plug sockets on this side. Lighting wise, for daylight, maybe a Velux window in the roof here. Great lots of storage though. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Let's carry on. Oh, let me shut this, otherwise I will be in trouble. Let's carry on through the rest of the van. Now you've got to go down a little corridor, but first of all we're going to go into, rather shakily, sorry, twin bedroom. And to be quite honest, I think this is a great little bedroom. The beds are fine for adults too. It's perfectly spacious for children. There's a wardrobe here with drawers and some shelving and a mirror. What I would like to have seen, again, really, is maybe a storage cupboard above there. There's a shelf there, and it could do with a bit of a lip on, really. I know the van's not going to be moving anywhere, but even so, that wouldn't have gone amiss. You've got that little storage cupboard in between there, and also you've got that light and some more plug sockets. And above here, you've got a place to put a telly. So that isn't bad. Enough room there for 2 people. And a wardrobe and a hidden plug socket down there, and of course the radiator in here. And there was a smaller radiator in the kitchen area too, which I did forget to mention. Anyway, let's go and see what the rest of the van is like. Well, I think we'll go into that washroom first, the communal one. Now, again, a decent sized shower, pretty much standard norm. Pedestal there, storage beneath, some shelving, and of course a mirror above here and some more storage there, and a side window of course, and an extractor in the loo, and you also have some shelving here. Again, maybe a little bit of a lip on there, what they're going to miss. In the cupboard here, nothing particularly exciting except your boiler. But it's a fair sized room. Definitely not a problem if you've got the kids in, you're trying to shower them or what have you. Yeah, it's perfectly good. And you've got the window there for ventilation and the extractor fan. So that's pretty good. Let's have a crack and have a look into the master bedroom. The master bedroom, of course, is quite good. What I do like is, again, it's quite spacious. It's quite light. We've got a sizable window there. Plus, lighting is integral into the ceiling. You've got a side dresser here, not the biggest. And when it comes to storage, you've just got 2 shelves there in the cupboard, and again, some shelves here. And I like a big mirror. You've got a big mirror here too, and also a little stool there. The bed is also a decent quality bed, and again you've got some plug sockets here and your little reading lights too. Now the thing was, when I came in before, I was just checking it out as you do, and I thought, oh no, I'll just go in the washroom. I thought, oh, I could do some lights on in there, and I was looking up, I can't find these lights, couldn't find them. I realised the light was here for the washroom, for the bathroom. So maybe that would have been better to have had on this side, because at first you sort of, well, you know, where, oh, it's right around here, because you tend to think this is maybe something to do with lighting in here. I don't know. When it comes to storage, you've only got 2 very small little cupboards down here, one on either side. And again, I'd like to have seen a little bit more storage in the way of maybe some overhead lockers, wall cabinets on here too, just to give that a little bit more storage. Although you have a walk-in wardrobe, which is fairly decent size, but a wall cabinet would have been great, I think, up there, and probably kept this, maybe add it in the middle and add your 2 shelves either side. Right, I'll show you that as well just before we go into the main ensuite. Up the top here there is a TV connection, etc., for putting your telly up in the bedroom, of course. So let's have a quick look at that walk-in wardrobe. Right, this is it, and I've just put the light on here so we can see maybe a bit better. That's better. So you got a bit more storage in here, but it's a bit out of the way, and you can hang stuff up. Maybe, as I say, I still would like to see that cabinet, wall cabinet over the bed. But again, there you are. You got a bit more extra storage. I'll just turn that light off. And I'll take you into the ensuite, and then we'll do a wrap up of the what we think. Right, and here we have it, and it's a big decent sized ensuite as well. I mean, this feels like a little bit bigger than the actual main washroom that everybody can use, the communal one. But the good thing is you've got 2 showers, so somebody else can have a shower, and no one's restricted. As I say, we've got a side window here. Obviously the loo, decent sized big sink, which I like, storage beneath, and some more storage on top, and just one light in here. I think another light wouldn't have gone amiss, to be quite honest. It might look brighter on the camera than what it actually does in real life, but there is just one light up there. Look, if I go any further, I'm going to fall over. There we go. So there we have it. Good shower, Radiator in here, of course, and again, plenty of room here to get changed in, should you need to, as you come out of the shower. So, come on, let's have a summary. Well, looking out this superb view, what do I think of the ABI Windermere? Well, they make several models. This is a 2-bedroom, and judging what I've seen, I really do like the van. As I say, a few little niddles, but then again, nothing ever is perfect. That's what the wife says about me. But anyway, joking aside, I think I like the space. I like the wood effect. I like that sort of bleached outy sort of grain. I also like the fact that you've got 2 decent large showers in here as well. Also, it can excel on this one, on the exterior, which I think is more durable than normal aluminium. Doesn't fade the same, and generally this feels very solid. For money wise, I'd say it'll come up at the end of the video how much this is, particularly on this plot. So this is up for sale as this video is running, so this may sell when you see the video, but the videos usually go on pretty quickly after they've been made. I think could do need some more storage actually in this lounge area itself. Maybe deeper cupboards at the top here, wall cupboards wouldn't have gone amiss. And also in the 2 bedrooms, I think again a wall locker, wall cabinet over the beds, again wouldn't have gone amiss. And in the kitchen area, well, just away from the kitchen area, a window velox again would have just let some more daylight air in. I mean, it's not a particularly dull day, but it's not bright either. And on a winter's day it could feel a little bit gloomy. You'd have to put the lights on possibly up there, and that's a shame because the van actually has a really light airy feel generally. So if you're in the market for a 2-bedroom, holiday home of this price category, the ABI Windermere must be on your shortlist. Of course, you know, there's a lot of choice out there. Willoughby do a lot of choice, Atlas, Carnaby, you know, there's so much choice. So what I always say to people is, if you're buying a holiday home such as this, it's a lot of money to outlay, like it is really now with the Tourer. Make sure you get it right. Don't, how can I put it, feel pretty much miffed afterwards if you've just rushed into it. So do your homework, find out what layout actually works for you. You know, if you come in to look at it, come with the family, come with the people who are actually going to be using it, and see how you all feel. You know, has it got, and because sometimes people, but it's not got this, or it's not got that, or it feels a bit. So you know, you get all that input from everybody instead of you sort of coming in yourselves and sort of just sort of say, oh yeah, I like this. Because if I came here with my wife and I would probably say, oh yeah, we like this, yeah, we're not keen on. And my daughter would come in and say, no, I don't like this and I don't like that, but I like that. So, you know, and you know, oh, I couldn't, well, I don't want to stop here, and that sort of thing. So you've got to make sure that you get it right. So another hopefully no nonsense review on a holiday home, and also well, it wasn't a review on the park, but the park is lovely and it's fantastic. You can see it on the intro shots of the video. But anyway, please keep watching the channel. As I say, some 2024 Coachman stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, and yeah, just keep watching. There's going to be still stuff coming on there. So, and also don't forget, if you're in the market for a park home, look out for Park Home and Holiday Living magazine, which I have a column in there. I also do some reviews, I do some park reviews, I do bits of all sorts really, and also park life too, a little bit of nostalgia stuff in there I do. So if you're into a bit of some of the nostalgia, then that magazine also produces that nostalgia. And also, of course, don't forget Practical Caravan. If you're a touring enthusiast, touring caravans. Practical Caravan is the main magazine now, there's no doubt about it. I do used buys in there, new stuff in there. I've been working there since 1996, so I've been there a long time doing work for them. And also, don't forget Practical Motorhome too. I do the odd camper van motorhome review for them as well. Okay, keep watching the channel, and please feel free to leave your comments, and thank you for those who do. People like Kevin Flood and Colin Mew. I can't wait one day to meet you. I just hope I see you at the show. I think we'll just chinwag all day. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Thanks to everybody subscribing. We're we're not far short of 4,000 subscribers, so please press that subscribe button, please. See you on the next video. Oh, I wish I could stop here for the week. It'd be lovely.